What's up, guys? Welcome back to another podcast, man. I have a special guest. I seen him on social media. I was peeping out his content. I'm like, man, he got some fire content. I decided to bring him on the podcast because y'all know me. I like people to tell their story. I like to really dive into like who they are, what they do. But what I ain't gonna do is try to introduce who they are. So, man, what's up, big dog? Welcome to the podcast, baby.
What's going on, brother?
So, tell the people a little bit about you and what you do, man.
Shit. I just exist, bro.
Come
I'm just
on.
doing me, figuring me out. My name Madre. Shit, and I'm trying to navigate content creation.
Come on.
Shit, that's the future of business. That's what I'm aiming for.
So, what are some of the hardest things you see when it comes to content creation?
Like from my perspective on content creation, the hardest part I've seen for me is like when I see what content is produced, it's like it's kind of like an artificial look. Like, and to me, it's kind of hard to say. It's like you might see a podcast or something, and it's like, damn, I might can converse on some subjects, but then if you see a podcast, the subject matter might kind of be a little awkward. So it's kind of like I feel like I want to create, but I don't relate. So I kind of, avoid creation a little bit.
All right, so when was the first time that you decided to like, man, let me get into this content creation? Or are you just a person that's like, man, I'm just gonna go and make it happen?
Oh no, like first how it started off with just using social media like regular other everyday people.
Gotcha.
And then like as my wife just posts some pictures, that's when like viral started going off.
All right.
So it's like you go from just posting like a normal person using social media to where you're just getting thousands of followers,
Crazy.
hundreds of thousands. And it's like you get to a point where it's like, okay, like no intentional content creation. We get to the point to where it's like, nah, I ain't no creator, but it's like, nah, look at what you a creator. Like, so it's like reverse for us.
So I think a lot of times when I see content creators, I'll be like, man, it's some stuff that I feel like that they missing because a lot of content creators. So I see a lot of content creators. They as they're creating content, it's kind of hard for them to try to identify their audience. So what stage are you in when it comes to that?
Yeah, I think the hardest part about identifying our audience is like, I feel like I kind of look at it as you either the creator and the consumer. And it's not different. It's not hard finding the audience. I think it's just like, once you start to create, we live in an age where everybody can express back.
So like that.
While you creating, the consumer of the content is critiquing and expressing instead of appreciating. So it's kind of, how do you find your audience when everybody's an expert in what you create? Like, because to me, content is just me doing me. Like, I come up here, we do this. It's no intent. It's like, I'm just being me.
Yes.
But then the audience will create so many perceptions that it's like, man, this shit don't make sense. Why did you make that shit up? But then I get lost in that, and it's like, damn, so I have to slow down. And for me, I can't really consider what somebody else wants to see. It's just, I got to figure out how to present myself.
I like that. So my biggest thing is this: if I know my audience, when I say no, it's like I know what I love to do.
Yeah.
So like I love business coaching.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to create content that's just around business coaching.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be so locked in on this content that's around business coaching that's how I end up getting more clients because I know I only want to create content that's controversial, content that's talking to people who and I love to bring this up. I get a lot of slack on this. I say, you got a lot of entrepreneurs. They want to be entrepreneurs, but they don't have a website, no systems and processes. They're not offering anything. I'm like, you got to get to the place where you have something to offer the people, though. Yeah. And that's what's so important. All right, so I went to y'all TikTok. Y'all got like 800,000, 900. I mean, what's popping over there?
Instagram.
Is that Instagram or TikTok? I think TikTok.
I don't know. See, I don't even check.
Okay.
TikTok. I don't even really check it like that. But see, that's a part of the intention.
Yes.
Like, it's like to intentionally create. I ain't intentionally creating. So it's like my wife posts a picture of herself, and if it generates interest, shit. we ain't ever learning the business. We just hustling. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
So instead of saying, even to be able to find your core audience, it's like, I kind of got to know the business. Right now I'm just hustling. Whoever come through, I'm hustling.
I got you.
It ain't the business where you be like, hey, that one don't look right. You know what I'm saying?
So I see you in the truck. Is that a job? Is that what you doing in that truck? Talking.
Oh, no, I just be going to the gym.
Okay.
Yeah, I just got a truck because I'm from Texas, man.
Okay.
Everybody from Texas should have a truck.
So I was like, man, he in the truck. All right, he riding. I don't know why I thought. Oh yeah, you got that big Jeep. Nah, I see the Jeep though. So I was like, okay, that's what it is. Because I don't know why I thought you was an 18-wheeler.
Oh no, oh yeah, it look kind of industrial now.
I was like, man, is he an 18-wheeler? But no, okay, I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. All right, so also, so you got a grill.
Oh yeah,
You wear it on and off.
On and off. Like
when is the correct time for you to wear it?
Like I'm 100% on nigga shit.
Okay, I got you.
Like I'm 100% nigga.
Okay.
Like, I ain't no black. I ain't no African American.
Come on.
Like I'm a real nigga.
Come on. I like.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do what I want, say what I want, go what I want.
Okay.
I ain't gonna say. So I just
I got you.
I just stay in real nigga mode.
I love
you know
it.
What I'm saying?
I love it. To me, look, if you from Houston, you ain't got a grill, man. You slipping, man.
Yeah, like you should have that look. Like, but I'm, shit. Do you?
Yeah,
like, I do what I want.
That's it, man. So when you look at social media as a whole, right, you don't really consume the content, but you hit and play to record the content.
Yeah.
So, what is your perspective on the social media when you look at it in its total?
Hey, like when I look at social media now, it's just like shit. It's a tool to get money. Shit.
Okay.
Like, it turned that hustle into business because right now our hustle is leveraging attention, and now it's learned to hustle attention. So I consider what we doing is like attention pimping, but we haven't figured out our way to maximize it.
Okay.
So when I look at social media, it's like shit. Damn, I don't really look at shit. I watch lectures and shit. Like I don't watch sports.
I got you.
I don't watch nothing. I don't. You know what I'm saying? So. Shit, it's difficult for me because I'm looking, even when I'm trying to hit record, I can't imagine myself like you when you hit record, you see the angle.
Yeah.
Like you see the production as it go.
Yeah.
Like me, shit. This shit is official.
It's
you know
official,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's different for me.
So okay, so we talking about angles, we talking about so when you hit record, is nothing going through your mind, or you just like?
Hey, my brain is just like, let's record this shit,
okay,
and let's get this shit over with so we can chill.
Okay, I got you.
So we and my wife feel the same way. Like we are like so compatible in the chill of just being us that we done created the idea. Like the content creation is like a luxury for us.
I got you.
Like my boy told me, it's like, man, y'all hit like a social lotto because like even for me, when I look at it, just to say like, damn, my wife, she posts a few pictures and a few videos. How did it grow to such a huge following?
Yes.
Like that shit don't make sense to me. Like, hey, this shit is completely illogical. You know what I'm saying? Like all this shit, even somebody who want to hear somebody else's thoughts is completely illogical to me.
That's true.
But it's because I don't consume, and since I'm not mastering my creative, I'm kind of looking at it from a different perspective. So I'm kind of learning the perspective of like, hey, like I taught myself this shit. Once you present the content, somebody else will create the perception.
I got you.
So since they create the fucking perception, then they just willing to make some shit up. I have to literally create more to alter to keep my perspective true. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
It's weird like that.
Nah, you know what? And that's the definition of posts, just so that people can know who you are. So I think a lot of times people who do post with intention, they don't know the intention, so it becomes the wrong intention. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's like there's like, oh, I'm posting for this. I gotta make sure I say this hook. I gotta make sure I say this. I gotta make sure. But I'm like, that ain't pipe down. You know what I'm saying? Just post so that people can know who you are, why you here, and move on from the content. One thing I be watching is iPhone sends you our watch hours. I'm like, I don't want to be on social media 8 hours a day. I want my stuff to go down to 3 hours, 2 hours a day. because I rather create this type of content to build. You know what I'm saying? Like I invite you. I got like so many people that's in the pipeline. The thing about it was, so what made you want to come on this podcast? When I asked you, what was your thought?
Like my thoughts for coming on here was specifically to come in here to get a mental visual of everything.
Gotcha.
Like I don't learn from just doing it.
I got you.
Like I can't learn from just saying, like, even when you say just post, like I really wouldn't even have nothing to say.
I got you.
I just turn my camera on, record some shit and put it out. Like, but it's so hard for me to pick any aspect of it because it's just like who I'm talking to. I haven't found my audience. We haven't found our audience, and we just be fucking posting.
I love it.
So it's like without that intention, I'm just here to learn, gain so many parameters for my own intention.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so I have a game I like to play on my podcast. It's called 2 Words.
Yeah.
So I'm going to tell you 2 words.
Yeah.
You tell me, do you need both or you don't need none of them?
All right.
Number 1, motivation and money. Do you need both or you don't need none of them? And why?
Shit, if the money ain't motivation, nigga, you tripping. Shit.
So you need both.
Hey, bro, I'm only here to learn this shit because of the money.
Okay.
I ain't motivated to create for nobody. I ain't motivated to create for myself.
I love
it. You know what I'm saying? It's the money. Like,
so do you need the motivation?
Nah.
You just need the money.
All you need is the money. And if the money don't motivate you, then something wrong with you.
I got you.
All you need is the money.
It's
just like when somebody say, hey, what's that shit you'll go back and tell yourself? Money, nigga, now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Money, that's it.
I love it. All right, so the next 2 words is passion and purpose. Do you need both or you need none of them?
Passion and purpose.
Do you need both?
All you need is purpose. Passion is like, a passion is something to me when I hear, is that your passion? To me, that's like an artificial concept.
I got you.
Like that's something somebody make up to add some. Passion is a word that somebody will use when they make up some shit to say that they use to motivate themselves. It's like a trigger word. Like, nah, nigga, you find your purpose and in your pursuit of your purpose, passion will be displayed. You know what I'm saying?
So my motto, my motto is once you tap into your gift, you don't have to worry about being passionate because it's your gift.
Yeah.
Most people, passion don't really make them money unless it become a hobby. But with your gift, your gift gonna make you as much money as you need to make.
Yeah.
So, and this is another perspective of like how people need to think.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like it's a different. The difference is like translating that shit to all the ways that people consume something. Because somebody might say they passion is their purpose.
That's true.
Or their purpose is their passion. And it's like the way people interpret the words, it's like, damn, how many ways do I have to explain this shit to you? That's why you just go back to the money.
You go back.
Hey, nigga, do you need money? Like, okay, if you need money, money is the only universal translation between everything. So if you get you some fucking money,
then you good.
Everything else will
make sense.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of times too is I like to use that gift is once you tap into your gift, it's easier for you to understand the purpose of your life.
Yeah.
Because I meet a lot of people, and another thing too though, people might try to do stuff for money, but they're not good at it, so they're not gonna make no money. Cause you're just not good. You just I mean, you might do it for the money, but you might make a little money, but you're not really gonna tap into your full gift.
Yeah, like I guess that's the thing where before you could get to the money, you got to find yourself, and that's to me like when I say the money, like the money is the quickest route to finding yourself. Because even if you say like, hey, I like some abstract shit that don't mean nothing, hey, bro, that shit pointless. Because you need the money. So even if it's something that you say, this is my passion, I have a passion for it. Well, your passion should be able to take care of you.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like all these things is just kind of like, part of the system. Like that people use to just trying to, what do you call that shit? Deviate from what they need to do.
All right, so let's talk about this. Perspective, all right?
Yeah.
Or is it important for you to understand exactly where you're going? Like, what is your perspective or what is it? Do you understand like where you're going? Because some people see stuff different. So like sometimes I might see something some way, and then somebody like, oh, now I see it this way.
Yeah.
So like your perspective of everything, are you usually one of those people that's like stuck? Like, oh, I see it the way everybody see it, or you see it different than everybody else?
I see it the way I see it. And when I see it the way I see it, like I kind of don't even give a fuck how nobody else see it. But when somebody expresses to me how they see it, I understand. It's just like anytime somebody expresses something to you, they expressing a perception.
Okay.
Their perception is created from their own personal perspective.
That's true.
But they believe when they share that perception that it is an aspect of their perspective.
That's true.
Because they believe that what they telling you is correct and true for you, when really they just made that shit up for them. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So perspective and perception is kind of like when anybody tells me something, like I kind of don't give a fuck what you say. But see, that's another way about me learning content creation, because it's just like, shit, we just on this bitch post, but then it might be a video of just me and my wife in the gym, and a dude will come on that bitch and be like, man, that nigga fat. And it's like, damn, like the average person might say like, damn, that's offensive. But in my brain, it's like, damn, I'm in the video and I just looked at the woman. I didn't even think about looking at me. What made that motherfucker pay attention to me? Like, you know what I'm saying? What made this other motherfucker come on here and say, hey man, like what made you pay attention to me? And that's when it's like, oh shit. Grown men want to see me in shape.
That's true.
So shit, if I get in shape, that adds to my leverage of dictating how their perception of me meets my perspective. Because if my perspective is to learn and understand, whatever you tell me, I'm just trying to understand so I can get ahead. Like one dude told me one time, like I got them Yeezy pods. I was made a video and the dude told me like the way, I forgot how he expressed it, but he was basically saying like wear some shoes or some J's. Like a person would rather see it. And it's like, I understand that.
I got you.
Like the expression of it might be weird. Like, why would you care about that shit? But that's a part of like me learning how to create. Oh, this person is telling me what he would rather see to consume.
Love it.
You know what I'm saying?
So okay, so let's get on that side of it. So
Yeah.
A lot of people care about what other people say.
Yeah.
But you have a mindset of like, you don't give a damn, but you really trying to see their perspective.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Like you like fuck them.
I'm trying to leverage it.
Okay.
Like I understand that when a person sees somebody, they make some shit up. Like, but so it's like if you live in a world of systems, the systems teach you since you're a little kid to just make shit up.
Okay.
Me, the easiest way to go about my day and not deal with nothing, I ain't gonna make shit up. I ain't gonna see nobody and make up some random shit. But also, there's drawbacks to that because I might see a homeless person and I don't have a valuation. So my perspective is never creating a valuation. I might be aware, but I don't create a valuation.
I got you.
I can't see a person walk by with some holy shoes and think he's a homeless person. I don't think nothing.
I got you.
Don't give a fuck about that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Like,
so I think when it comes to social media, people have to understand that there's people who's gonna hide behind the text message, gonna be hide behind the talking about it. But they, at the end of the day, most people who talking, when you click on their profile, they don't got nothing going on.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part.
See, that's the awkward part for me. And I think it's so many factors to explain it for my learning, but it's like I'll be going through a bunch of details like, oh shit, I'm a fucking I went through my fucking malehood journey with the same woman through my age into my manhood. So I'm operating pure masculinity to a degree. So I don't have, but then I have to, that leads me to recognize that, oh shit, social media as a whole is based in the feminization of society.
Ooh,
like we live in like feminine times. Like for a grown man to like I don't give a fuck. But like even like sports or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, I can't watch no niggas play no sports. But I'm not against people who watch
I got you. Of
people who watch sports. But when you say, okay, you got dudes who watch sports and they get
taking
into the
it
idea.
serious.
Hey, when they get into the idea of it's like, you can see two grown men argue over a sports team and them two niggas, they arguing over his friends. That don't make no sense to me.
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, to care about how much money that nigga got or what his wife doing don't make sense to me.
That's true.
But that's a part of the feminized culture of society. And since I don't operate in that, it kind of puts me off. But instead of being put off, I have to understand. That's why I learned to create. Because otherwise that shit, hey bro, anytime a nigga type of some shit to me, he telling me how he feel.
Come on.
And if you tell me how you feel, my nigga, it ain't real. And any man can relate to that. Because it's a nigga, your girl come in there and be like, hey, I got a feeling that you've been doing this. You'll be like, that shit ain't real. But she expressing what she feels.
That's true.
And that's a woman does that. A woman expresses how she feels.
So do you think that over time, how old are you?
Fucking damn.
Forgot.
I'm 39. I turned 40 this
30,
year.
Okay. So I'm 45.
45.
All
All right.
Now watch this. When we grew up,
Yeah.
and this is just my thing, and people would get offended what I'm about to say. When we grew up, we never seen gay people. Straight up.
Yeah.
I graduated in 1998.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
tell you,
Yeah.
we didn't see gay people.
Yeah.
And we used to make fun of it.
Yeah.
Now we in a culture of a society of it's okay.
Yeah.
All right, which I'm not here to judge them.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I also understand that at the end of the day, I didn't grow up like that. So
Yeah.
it's kind of hard for me. I ain't gonna say to see it, but to accept it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying for me.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking down on them. I'm just saying because I grew up in the era of, boy, you better be tough, boy. Or
Yeah.
one time, I went to play basketball. I got into it with a dude. My uncle said, "Who that dude is?"
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Let's go to his house.
Yeah.
Come outside. My nephew gonna fight you.
Yeah.
That's the era I grew up in.
Yeah.
This era
Yeah.
is built on so many. I'm like, man, it's so many gay people.
Yeah.
And then like in this,
It's just like, hey,
it is. And I'm not here to judge.
I
them.
completely agree with anybody making their own personal life choices.
Yeah.
If you make a choice to be gay, homosexual, whatever you
Whatever.
call it,
Yeah.
I completely support your decision
I
to
do.
be you.
Yes, and that's what
I
I'm
don't know
saying.
what it-
Be you. I'm saying be you, but
Nah,
I'm saying
yeah.
it's hard from my era. It's
Nah,
like we
yeah,
have to,
I think
we have to
uh,
adjust our thinking.
Yeah.
Because again, and I have a whole bunch of people coming here.
Yeah.
That's LGQ whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
But I don't have nothing against them.
Yeah, nah.
It's just that
it's
my
different
frame of
time.
mind have to
Yeah.
have to shift and the 2025 culture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like growing up in our times in different ages, time moved a lot slower. So we living in an age now where time accelerates so much to the point to where you're in such a different world
Yes.
that you have to view it that way.
like the Matrix, bro.
Yeah. So it's not necessarily like awkward or you view it as wrong. It is just so different.
It's different.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. I'm not talking about them. I'm just saying.
Nah, yeah.
It's hard for me to. It's like, man, because I grew up in an era where it was like, bro,
Yeah.
bro, we was in them streets.
But see, like, I think that's another aspect of social media adding to. See, but that's another hard part.
Yeah.
Like, damn, social media adds to the feminization of men.
They do.
What am I doing? My hustle is trying to be on social media.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, bro, I'm adding to the feminization of men.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, even for me to get on here, for us to express how we feel, somebody else gonna watch this shit and say how they feel.
Of course.
Which adds to the feminization.
That's the beauty of it.
Because, but it's like in my brain, like how you say, you come from a different area. Like I come from a point where it's like even now sometimes I get a lot of like people might recognize me from being
Of course.
on fucking online.
Yeah.
It might come up to me and somebody might just stare at me.
Mm-hmm.
But like, hey bro, I come from a place where it's like that means something different. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like a person might be staring at me or creating something, and I understand, like, oh, you creating a sense of familiarity because you've seen a video of me and your brain can't displace where you see me or where you know
Yes.
me from. So you create an irrational familiarity.
Crazy.
And that creates an idea that you are comfortable with the idea of me and you forget that we are actually people because the internet allows us to share so much that you can become familiar and not really familiar. But where I come from, bro, that look like some other shit. You know
that's the
what I'm saying?
same thing happened to me recently last year.
Yeah.
Me and my wife went to a venue where somebody was having an event.
Yeah.
There was a dude, he was looking. I'm like, I told my wife, who is that?
Yeah.
He looking like, I said, man, I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
And so my wife said, I don't know who it is.
Yeah.
So he walked by me. He said, hey, man, your name, Why Now Is Your Time? He don't know my real name.
Yeah, yeah.
But he know my social media handle.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, that's me, man. My name Lloyd. What's up? Oh, man. Hey.
Yeah, yeah.
His whole demeanor changed.
Yeah.
But, I mean, maybe his demeanor would never change. It's just that from afar.
Your perception.
He looking at me. But like you just said, he couldn't figure out, man, is that really him?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then when he walked up to me and he said, was that my name? I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I don't never pass your videos, bro. Thank you for
See,
motivating me. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's like that old 50 line. Hey, don't stab me, man. I hate to be, but that's how I feel. But I think that's a part of also understanding, like, to me, we living in a different culture. Like, culture ain't, like, culture, community are all words that people make up to identify.
That's true.
So it's like black community. Somebody white told us that.
Okay.
Like black people ain't came together and said, hey, this is the black community. These are our rules. These are our standards. And this is how we operate. Some white guy said, that's the black community. And we start running with it. And then if you say, hey, black person, where is it? And what are your core values?
That's true.
That nigga, he ain't gonna know what to say. He might get mad. You know what I'm saying? Because he's listening to what somebody told him. So it's kind of like that culture of the internet bleeds into the culture of reality. Even you can see it in so many different ways. Shoot 'em up rappers is really shooting each other up now.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
you know what's crazy though is, and this I had to step back for a second.
Yeah.
I told my wife, I said, we watched the last 31st 48s.
Yeah.
And it's built off of 16 to 22-year-old black men killing each other.
Yeah.
She was like, I started looking at all the episodes, and I'm like,
yeah,
this is wild. Because when we grew up, it wasn't that much shooting going on now. It was like straight hands.
Yeah. For these areas. Yeah. Yeah, but see, it's almost like if you look at how masculine energy work,
okay,
the worst masculine energy could do is, if we disagree, the worst thing we could do is fight.
Okay.
So,
which is true.
For women, it's different. Women use innuendo, gossip, reputation disruption, passive aggressive cues that insinuate aggression. Now, as society has progressed forward, men use those same cues, and they have to also back it with masculinity. So it's like, it might be a dude on the comment say, hey man, fuck you. Like, two men face to face know you can't operate like that. But when you let men be able to operate like that, they have also had to destroy masculinity for themselves. Because as a man, in a situation, you always prepare for something. So it's like masculinity kind of always promoted keeping everything cool and understandable.
That's true.
So now when you have no fucking masculinity to a degree, these young boys operate in a feminine energy space. And it's not saying that you're a fucking woman. Like, every human is made out of masculine and feminine. And if the balance get thrown off, you ain't got no man around, you gonna act like a woman. So niggas argue. And what's the highest form of argument that you can get to in an age to where you fear physical conflict? You'll shoot a nigga. So they operate in feminine energy. Anything outside of understanding is operating in feminine energy. And as the culture moves forward, feminine energy takes over, which is why you can say, damn, it wasn't this many gay people when I was growing up. Nah, but like times have changed and humans have evolved so much to where, this shit different because the culture is speeding up. You know what I'm saying?
And also too, whenever you can let somebody else control your emotion, they're already winning.
You have lost.
You lost.
Yeah, like if you feel anything, like I don't feel nothing for nobody, bro. Like, on the way here was a lot of wrecks. I didn't even think to stop to look. I don't give a fuck. And it's not with malicious intent. Yeah. It's just that I was so focused on me. I'm just worried about me. You know what I'm saying? And that can be perceived as something else, but it's really not like that. Like,
and I think, I think it's important that my wife, she kind of disagreed with me on this, but I'm like, everybody's running to this mental health thing.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, I'm built like a tank. So first of all, I got a connection with God. So my mental health is not being affected by the world.
Yeah.
But I see that's a thing. And then what they showing us on every other commercial is a man and a man, a woman and a woman.
Yeah.
On all the commercials. I'm just looking like, because I'm a marketing guy. So the first thing I'm saying, me and my wife watching the show, I'm like, each 1 hour show, and I know this because I study marketing, each 1 hour show got 17 to 19 minutes of commercials.
Yeah.
In those commercials, there are 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those 30-second commercials that they're breaking you into, they're programming your mind to see what they see.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now I'm like, what is going on? But again, most people, and you're gonna know with social media, especially when you start selling something, most people don't buy on the first look.
Yeah.
You gotta be exposed to it 7 to 10 times before you try to make a decision.
Yeah.
And so,
but see, that's the thing to me. Even like marketing is basically not for women, but like I can't be sold nothing.
That's it.
Like, hey, bro, I don't need that shit, and I don't give a fuck. You can't hustle me, bro. Like, I don't need no pills. I do what I want. Yeah. But I also understand that if you are listening to somebody else how they feel, and you distort that with not knowing how you feel, you can start being pulled into marketing.
Man, that's good.
It's just like who told your woman you need to buy her a diamond ring every time a holiday come around if you don't love her when you live with her and she knows you love her?
The commercial.
So you see that marketing was aimed at even marketing. Like, hey, bro, it's aimed at. Hey, when I come to the conclusion when I post a video, I have to learn to make myself presentable and attractive to people who want to purchase an idea from me.
Yes.
That shit don't make no sense because I would never do it from nobody else.
But,
like, you know what I'm saying? But that is marketing. So in a way, it's like a breakdown of feelings. So when you have mental health and all these aspects, all you need to do is trigger one idea. You trigger one idea and the ideas will roll downhill. Like, how do you have, I'm not saying mental health issues are not important.
Yeah, but
the idea that something is wrong with you and you can't identify it and you have not found a way to say what's wrong with me means that you are only looking for a product. And also, I'm not against that as well. Like, see, I am but see, I have to check myself because I could be pro product. Because the data represents, that's what people want to see. They not forcing 2 men and 2 women in them commercials, bro. When they look at your Instagram data, they don't know the lie you tell yourself. So when they see you look at a video of a dude in a dress, even if you say you don't like that shit and it's on your feed, but you look at it and you swipe, they know the data that says this dude looked at that.
Yeah.
So they put it in the video. Them people ain't trying to program you. They trying to collect the data in real time.
Yep.
They just collect the data. They not trying to program nobody. The people program themselves. Nobody's guilty in these situations. People make choices. And if you can win in life, you win in life. And if it comes at the expense of somebody else, that's not really at the expense of somebody else. You made that shit up. Don't assume. Don't consume. Sell. That's it.
That's
like,
it.
That's what people want to see, bro. Like, the data has proved it.
That's true.
If they ain't got, if people don't want to see that in commercials, they wouldn't put it there.
That's
just
true.
weird. It's just how it really works.
All right, so I got 5 acronyms. All right, each acronym, I'm gonna tell you the word and tell you the acronym, and then you tell me what you think it means.
All right.
Poor acronym, passing over opportunity repeatedly. What do it mean to you?
Yeah, like I would say for me, poor, that's a good way to describe it because you just told me that's your way to describe it. Yeah, like I agree. I think poor is a mindset. Poor is not money.
No.
Like money has nothing to do with poor. Like, you know, so it's like you're a poor person.
Yeah.
If somebody say that's a poor person, in my brain, it tells me that they have a behavioral issue. Like,
yeah. All right, the next one is money.
Yeah.
All right. Money stands for momentarily owned, not externally yours.
Yeah.
What that mean to you?
That's good. I don't dispute your perspective on that. But to me, money is like, when you look at the world, money is the universal translator for everything. So like right now, attention is the greatest commodity of our time.
Period.
So when you say it's just like sometimes we'll post a picture of some shit and nigga get on that bitch and be like, you just did this shit for attention. Like technically humans cannot get your attention, you give it.
That's true.
Like what type of human are you to say somebody controlling you?
That's true.
But you know what I'm saying? So money is just the universal denominator for everything. The money is the universal translator. If me and you don't speak the same language and money get on the table, the language will be mediated.
Yes.
You need something, money gets on the table, it will be mediated.
Come on.
Like, you know, it don't, money is the universal translator of all things.
Love it. All right, Rich.
Yeah.
Residual income creates happiness. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, that's good. But for me, rich would be yeah, I like that.
No thoughts on it?
Nah, I just like that idea because you know, the residual, no matter where you get in that moment, that residual will create a little happiness to where you won't even know if you ain't happy no more. Like, damn, I was a little upset about some shit. Was I? Not as bad. So when that money hit, that makes sense.
That make a lot of
Give you a
sense.
little dose of happiness.
All right. The next one is I lost my train of thought. The next one is faith. For anything I trust him.
Yeah.
What do faith mean to you?
Faith, like I think I understand the term, but I don't use it.
Okay.
Like I don't use terms like I understand it and I might operate in that behavior, but to use it to translate to other people is so many mistranslations that's why that's another reason why I can't do fucking, you know, I have to learn how to create because motherfuckers use words like, damn, I have faith. And it's like, damn, I kind of don't have faith. I kind of just accept the understanding that I know. But that is an underlying faith that is like
within you.
Yeah, like so it's kind of like, you know, somebody might say, look at God when they get that 10-cent raise. But see, me, I can't say that shit when I know that it's something else traumatic in the world.
Yes.
So I can only trust my process. Somebody else might say, I got faith because something worked out for somebody else or something didn't. So they kind of use that valuation to express their faith. For me, faith is something that you can't even like, it's just in you.
That's
like,
true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true. All right. So let's talk a little bit about your fitness journey.
Yeah.
All right. So when did you first get into fitness? And
shit. Damn. I first got into working out, probably like, I don't even know. Somebody just told me about getting in shape.
Okay.
And then I ended up working out. Like I just been 300. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I about 300 pounds. And it wasn't no
So you said you was 300 pounds?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I don't have no oh man, I fucking I don't know. The doctor told me some bullshit, man. And somebody it was just never an idea for me.
I got you.
Like since I know, like I just go through life. I don't be thinking about this type of shit.
I got you.
But that's how I got.
All right, so you posting fitness videos because I see a lot of your videos.
Yeah.
You post fitness. What's the purpose of you posting those videos?
All right, like that's a part of me learning to create.
Okay.
Like I done learned enough information that niggas want to see you jacked.
I got you.
And like, you know what I'm saying? Like the idea of the society now is that your appearance is everything.
I got
So now I understand that, oh shit, being in shape is not only good for you, it is how people perceive you to be.
That's
like
true.
when I said the niggas tell you I'm fat, and it's like, damn nigga, I'm just me. There's a lot of fat niggas you could have said they was fat. Why you told me, nigga? Hey, but that nigga wanted to tell me because he needed to tell me.
I got you.
Because getting in shape will only add to my life.
I got you.
I don't take the offense of it. And I'm and then if I know like, oh shit, some nigga, you see my wife and you think like, damn, that nigga got to play football or something. And it's like, damn, nigga, met this girl in school. I ain't never had shit. I ain't had my first real job till about 30, nigga.
Come on.
This lady been taking care of me, helping me. How did you see her and assume I had to have some money or I play football? Oh, like if I was more in shape, you would view me as being, you know what I'm saying? It's like kind of learning these things.
That makes sense. That makes sense. So in posting all your fitness videos, tell us like, have you had any bad reviews? Like people talking shit? I know.
Yeah.
So give us some.
People always talk shit. But see, that's the good thing that people talking shit provides the information.
I got you.
Like, but sometimes the shit talking is so irrational that I get distracted trying to make sense of it. It's like anytime somebody say something to me, bro, I take it as reality. I don't. If a nigga come here right now and be like, man, it's a fucking spaceship in the sky, I ain't gonna say that nigga lying. I don't give a. I'm going to verify.
Yeah.
But somebody else, it's kind of like they'll tell you some crazy ass shit. Oh, nigga, you got some. Your motherfucking forearms is weird. And it's like, damn, bro. Humans come in many different shapes and sizes, nigga. What the fuck you talking to me? What made you identify me, nigga, and tell me some retarded shit like this when I seen a nigga down the street with an arm shorter than the other one? I didn't make nothing up for him.
I love
it. You know, so it's kind of always.
I love that.
Always gonna be some weird shit like that.
So what are some of the positive feedbacks you got?
Damn, like even that too. I don't give a fuck. So, but it might be some shit to where the positive feedback that I noticed that helps me give a fuck will be like somebody, one out of the few people. I get a lot of fucking DMs and shit. It might be somebody who tell me some shit like, man, that shit helping me. And it's like, God damn, that give me like a sense of responsibility to you, nigga, because I ain't trying to help you. I'm here helping me. So it's like, damn. But if that does help you, it also helps me, nigga, because that if you take care of your business, we good.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
So that encouragement.
So creating content with your wife, what's the difference between you creating with your wife and you creating with yourself?
Well, it's like for me and my wife, the content part came easy because like we just leveraged the attraction.
Okay.
Like we ain't tried to create. It just happens that we creators. Like somebody would say that's an IG model, but it's like, nah, we would never say that shit. Like at home, we fucking parents, we fucking you know what I'm saying? We watch fucking TV with our children. We fucking, you know what I'm saying? We teach fucking core values, how we see the world, how we need to be. And it's like creating content with my wife, it's almost like we just basically taking a video or taking pictures of something that we kind of don't value, that we know other people value, and we just kind of post that shit.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so coming in the next couple years, when we talked about looking at the content, like what are some things y'all trying? I see your wife, she rap too, huh?
Yeah.
So what are some things y'all trying to bring to the forefront?
So on the macro level, that's what we're aiming for.
Okay.
How do we create more intentionally and display us without having to have so many fucking perceptions be created that hinder us? Because we both kind of them kind of people like, why'd you make that up? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it makes no sense. It might be a nigga get on that bitch and be like, y'all can't be married. And it's like, damn, we two married people. You a single nigga at the house. Fuck you talking to me for, a nigga telling me I can't be married when I'm really married. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it might be a nigga say, you don't love your wife. And it's like, damn, how, nigga? Me and my wife right here. Like, I know I have to love this person because I'm right here and we have these children. She possesses me correctly. We create love. Why did you tell me that shit?
That's crazy.
So I think it's getting away from creating that understanding. Like for me, when people say shit, I have to it doesn't make sense. So for the macro aspect of us learning content creation is learning how we create for us.
Gotcha.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the perception that's created is so insane to create that we have to create more in order to balance out the perceptions, because the more people say shit to us, the more it makes us disconnected from creation, because it's kind of, it makes no sense. Like if I see somebody posting, I appreciate what they post and I consume it. If I like it, if they talking about something I like, if it's not, I don't have a critique for it.
I got you.
You know?
So if social media would cut off all the followers,
that
we can't see the followers no more. All we can just see is the content. Would you think, would it change the perspective of social media?
Yeah. I think that's what we headed to now.
Okay.
Like,
because I did read an article. They said they might cut the followers off.
Yeah, because
so you can't even see nobody followers, and whoever can create the best content.
See, that's all the hustle. Because when I think about it from the standpoint of the apps, that's what I would do. Because if you look at content creation, it's so many people creating, but it's not enough creatives. We have created the idea that creators is just something you can consciously choose to do.
Okay.
But it's just like for our situation. You would say, hey, you a creator. Like, y'all create. We got over 1 million followers across all these platforms. I couldn't tell you the first thing about content creation.
Gotcha.
All I would say is, oh, well, what we did is my motherfucking niggas think my wife is attractive. We took the picture, took the video. The numbers blew up, and then we seen the numbers, and then shit. So we start making money from it, and we start saying, let's do the same shit. So it's like we operate like
Rinse
that shit. It don't matter anyway. But for the market, Facebook and Instagram and all these apps that have people on there creating, that leads to people just making a bunch of shit.
So I think people follow people because of followers. So
like
if
in the beginning,
cut the followers off,
yeah,
and you couldn't even see your followers no more, and all we can see is let's see what kind of content they create.
Yeah. But see, that's how it happened in the beginning. They needed the idea of social. It's just like who was popular. Like it was marketing. The number of followers, the numbers was marketing.
Yes.
You could have a video that had good information, but if a person saw that it had a person with numbers or it got numbers, they would believe it.
They would follow them.
That was a form of marketing now. Now the marketing has switched to where we have so many people creating and we don't have enough creatives. We have to literally stop all the marketing to say.
I think you need to slow down now. I think you might have went past the people though. You don't have enough creatives versus people creating. Explain that, because you got to go, because some people, that didn't blew by them.
Well, like, I think
so what's a creative? Tell them
to me, a creative is somebody just like with natural talent and natural ability to garner attention.
Okay, gotcha.
So what has happened is just like, how many people operate on the internet not even themselves? How many people content is reaction videos? That's really not a creative. He is a creator.
Okay.
Like so a creator is like, somebody who just posts and create. Like right now, I might be a creative. Like me and my wife, we might be creatives because, like we do music. We have all these passionate things that we truly like. But really, we just creating. So we're not being creative.
I got you.
So the internet, I believe now, is looking for more creatives because we've oversaturated with creators. When Facebook say we offer bonus programs for people who post, you get a influx of people just posting anything and the idea spreads. So everybody becomes a creator, but nothing is creative. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I just want to make sure you didn't get past y'all. Because a lot of times people be like, I'm going to just post content. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Yeah. But sometimes at the end of the day, to me, I tell people this, do you want 1 million followers or do you want 1,000 clients?
Yeah. See, that's the difference. We now entering the business, and not the hustle. The internet was the hustle.
Yes.
Now we got to get to the business because the hustle at first has run itself out, run its course. It's just like Facebook and them people, they want you to post on there.
Of course.
But why don't they say we want the best content creators? They just say everybody create and everybody becomes a creator.
So Facebook, they got so nervous with TikTok. Now they got the Facebook app coming out.
Oh yeah.
Like TikTok.
Oh yeah?
It's gonna be niggas just like TikTok. Because you got scared. You scared.
Yeah, because they are also collecting the data in real time. They see how many people just swipe. Like to the point to where content has become a redundancy. Like, you know what I'm saying? People ain't consuming no more. That's why you can even equate it to like it might be harder to make money as a creator because it's so many people creating. It's not because they paying less. Some people used to go viral and that was it. Now you viral, you on. Now your page, your content can go viral, but you not viral. Like you can see a person who has 300 followers and every video they post gets hundreds of thousands of views. Like there's a disconnect between the creation and the creator because the person is not creative. Like it's the business part now.
That's true. All right, so I'm gonna throw you the alley hoop. Is there any questions you want to ask me?
Nah.
Nah.
I ain't thought of no question. I'm just here.
I'm just asking because a lot of times people are like, I want to ask you a question, so that's cool. So what would you leave the people with? So I have 2 serious questions.
Yeah.
If you only had 3 days to live, what would you be doing for the next 3 days?
If I only had 3 days to live, like before I answer that, first off, hypothetical questions are completely irrational and illogical to me.
It is.
Like it has to. I have to make something up.
Okay.
So
I got you.
but if I have to make something up,
Come on.
You know, just for for 3 days, I would just spend every day with my family.
I got you.
And it wouldn't even be no hugs. It would be serious, written out discipline and instructions.
Got you.
You know.
All right. So if you was to die today or tomorrow, do you feel like you did everything you wanted to do since you've been here?
Yeah, because I have done everything I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I don't make nothing up. Like, some people
still chasing something. So I'm asking.
it's like a I don't have no made up goal or dream. Nothing like that.
I like
so
that.
if I died today, I would just and if I had to, it wouldn't be no type of I wouldn't think about nothing like that.
The reason why I asked that question is because some people, they always chasing something.
Yeah.
Like me, I wanted to write a book. I did it. I'm working on my second one. I wanted to be job free. I've been job free for a long time.
Yeah.
I wanted to have a studio.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to be happily married. I'm happily married.
Yeah, but see, you have the components to mediate and manage your masculinity.
Yes.
So it's just like, even when you tell me that, all right, I see you have a wife, you have your businesses, you kind of are in a position to where it's like, even for me, you would not be a good customer. Because as a man, you kind of you're doing what you want. So, you know what I'm saying? That's like, I learned that,
That's true.
As most men who have a person or who have the least resentment and regret you have, the more you're in balance with time.
That's true.
Like the average person, they're off of time. You know, and sometimes I'm off of time, but in the forward context.
I got you.
You know, so it's kind of like when you complete and satisfied, you don't really have to know shit like that.
Yeah, and that's why I've been trying to tell people all the time. It's like, man, so like, what's pushing you? I'm like, first of all, I set goals and I go after them, and then I just give it up to God. Like, I don't stress about customers. I don't stress about. I just do me at the highest level.
I'm just here to do me. Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah,
because DNA. There's an acronym for DNA.
Yeah,
a long time ago. The D stands for your design. The N is to notice, and the A is your assignment.
Yeah, that's good.
When you know your assignment,
it's
like you really don't care. It's like,
I
don't worry, I ain't worry about nobody else doing. I'm my only competition.
Yeah,
you know,
and that's the way life really is. Like, bro, nobody else is real. Like for me too. I operate from a standpoint of absolute understanding, and with that absolute understanding, it comes from a place of ego, but I don't have arrogance. And I don't display pride. So my ego leads me to be absolutely understanding. I am completely unoffended. Somebody can run in here right now and say, "Hey, you a hoe ass nigga." I don't give a fuck how they feel. I don't care how nobody feels. Even seeing podcasts, when you see the podcast and it's like single men over here, single ladies over here, and they debating and talking, that shit don't even make sense to me. The fuck them single people gonna learn from
together,
each, that shit don't make no sense. It's just content to capture people ideas. That shit don't make no fucking sense. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of, I forgot what I was talking about, but yeah.
Nah, it all makes sense though, and that's why I think it's so important. All right, last question. If you can leave 3 sentences, you about to check out of here. You like, man, I need to leave y'all with these 3 sentences so you guys can remember me by. What would be those 3 sentences?
Get the money, get the fucking money, get the fucking muscle, and family is fucking everything. And I would only tell that to my people. And if you can hear those words and you feel that shit in you, then you should use that to get to your people. You know what I'm saying? Muscle and money and family is everything is not just workout, and it's not just dollar. Get the muscle is like your mindset. It's so many things into that, you know. So that's what I would tell my people.
And that's why I'm trying to tell people. My thing is, design your life, create your brand, leave your legacy.
Yeah.
Because I believe we all are here to do something. So you want to design a life you want to make sure you loving what you do.
Yeah. Create
your brand, which is your image, your likeness, or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then leave your legacy. At the end of the day, what would people say? Man. So
see, I'm brand building right now.
Yeah, so I thought about
trying to build my brand.
So what if they create one day a RIP Instagram?
Yeah.
So all the people who passed away, but all they gonna do is they put it on AI and it just recycles.
Yeah.
These people are gone though.
Yeah.
But it just recycles their content.
Yeah.
So what is gonna be on your content at the end of it? So I think that's how I think when I look at content.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It sounds like
Oh, see, now that helps me.
Okay,
because
go.
like for me with creation, like damn, I wouldn't think of content in any way because that shit is all just made up shit. Like even now we making this up. Like your show is completely made up, how you feel and how you want to converse. But it's like I always look at content like that. But then it's like content also could be shit, what I want to leave to my people.
Yeah.
Like for my kids, even though I have a conversation with them, I might not see my third generation great grandson, and I care about that nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
Record like with that gives me a key to okay, so I can record with intention for my people and I can talk to my people. See,
so what do you? That's what I'm saying. So like, what's my grandkids? Somebody say, man, this guy, oh my God, he got 20,000 videos.
Yeah,
and I seen when he was 20,
till
he was 70, on how he presented, and so now that's his digital documentary.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
we living in that time now.
So
see, I never thought about it like that because I'm with my people.
Yeah.
Like
but this is just a good way for
that's a good way for that's a good idea to help me create.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it gives me the understanding of like instead of trying to hustle the content, the business of content is just being yourself.
Yes.
But to me, being myself is never turning the camera on. You know what I'm saying? Like being myself is just being me. But if I be myself, for people who I say would come from me who I haven't met yet, then I could create for them.
Yeah.
But other than that, I can't create like you know what I'm saying? Like it's very hard for me to talk in general.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like that would help me talk in general.
Do you use ChatGPT?
I just started using ChatGPT.
Okay.
Like sometime even using ChatGPT, I have gotten to a situation where it's like I could put on that motherfucker I'm talking to and it might say something and it's like, damn, watch ChatGPT. Why did you assume that? And the ChatGPT will be like, I apologize for that. Like that's how you know it's soulless. You know what I'm saying?
Soulless.
It helps you organize and structure your thoughts.
It do. Man, listen.
AI is a tool.
Anything else you want to leave people before we get off? Anything. I appreciate you coming though to the podcast though, because I think.
I remember when you were saying about the LGBT stuff. Like, that is a awkward time frame. Yeah, but I think that's just a representation of the times.
Which you know what I'm saying? Which what I was saying was, for somebody of my age, I have to. I have to program to think different. Yeah. Not that I'm not judging anybody, but it's
your acclimation is just much slower because you come from a slower standpoint. Like for me, like damn, I turned 40 this year, but I feel like motherfucking shit. I don't know. I would not be able to say where I'm at in age or I feel old. Like none of that. So it's kind of like time works how it works for me. Some other people, time is different. It's like some people get with the times and it's like they run through time different. It's just like if you got a lot of relationships, you have a lot of significant moments in time. Yes. I kind of have one relationship, so I can notice like, damn, I see a picture of my little kids when they was little, and it's like, damn, I've seen you every day of your life that I've forgotten that you were little. Yeah. So it's kind of like time flows differently. If a dad who see his kid on the weekends, he'd be like, oh, you got bigger. But I don't notice that because my time context is so micro. You know what I'm saying? So,
and I think that's also with like, when I tell people, like, when you see, like, some people think, oh, AI gonna take our jobs. It's not. It can't.
Nah, yeah.
You have to use AI as a tool to enhance your life at another level. Yeah. It's not, because, again, you just said it's soulless. Yeah. So it matters how many robots they want to create and this and that and this and that. At the end of the day,
that's why you have to create soulless society, though, through content.
You do.
Like everybody's consuming with an idea and they're soulless as well. Like somebody gonna see this shit and create an opinion of it based on something that they're making up. It's soulless. Yeah. So it's appropriate for people to feel like AI gonna take something from them because they ain't got no soul. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that.
It makes sense. Listen, man. We talked about some different points. We talked about a lot of just fitness, mindset. We brought up different things, man. And I want to thank you for coming, though. Because, again, when I reached out to you, you could have been like, nah, I don't know you, dude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you was like,
nah, see, I need this shit, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like this shit. Yeah. Shit. I like lectures and interviews and conversation. I watch Charleston White and shit like that.
I love Charleston.
Like, I don't you know what I'm saying? So it's like, this is like, oh, shit, this give me some More data, bro. I'm looking for the data to get the fucking money, bro.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
money.
this is a setup to teach you how to get the money. This moment is supposed to happen because it's happening. I don't discount it in there. Hey, bro, I'm in my pursuit of where I'm supposed to go.
Yes, it.
You invited me here is just confirmation of where I'm supposed to go.
Yes.
So it ain't like no, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of I appreciate you for having me in this motherfucker because the data I receive from it, I will be able to fucking assimilate it into myself and distribute better.
And I think that's the purpose, because I tell people all the time, because a lot of podcasts are like, man, how you get people on the show? I'm like, I will look at your content. When I looked at your content, I was like, he seems like a very intellectual person that I was just like to try to get on my show to talk to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not everybody. I have people reaching out to me. Yeah. And I'll be like, especially the younger people. So man,
like what's your
I didn't have some young people on my podcast. I'm like, I got to pull something out. Like, come on, you got something? You mean you got anything?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's like,
what'd you come here for?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so you kind of learn how to like, nah, I'm good. And then people, I mean, you know what I'm like, you're not really my cup of tea. Yeah. I have to see your IG. And my spirit have to be like, okay, this is a good person. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Versus, I don't say, oh, everybody on my IG, all of my 13,000 followers, y'all, come on. Yeah. I don't do that. I'm like, I have to really feel it in my spirit. Yeah. To be like, man, you be somebody I can talk to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't even know you was 39, but by me watching your videos and me looking at I'm like, he seems very, I see you in the truck. I see you, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, he seems very, I see you showing your workouts. Yeah. I'm like, oh yeah, he's somebody I can connect with. Yeah. And that's hard for me to, because I'm very picky on people, because I already know how they kind of operate. Yeah. So,
but you see, it's like, you created the background. Mm-hmm. So you looking at it as like talent acquisition. Just like your business, you be the talent. Mm-hmm. So it's like everything you're saying is just I see that in the presentation. So it's kind of like, as men, it ain't nothing much to market to each other. Like, I ain't coming in this motherfucker trying to sell you an idea. I'm a motherfucking expert on some shit. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I don't give a fuck. I'm trying to get the money. I'm trying to get the, you know what I'm saying? And I think, but it relates.
It's a lot of people like, hey, send me a list of all the questions. And I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to have a conversation. Yeah. It flows better that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I think that's that normal shit where you believe it's supposed to be something rather than doing something. Yeah. It's just like, like shit. Hey, bro, if you coming in here to try to make up what you gonna say, you kind of always gonna say the wrong shit. Yeah. But if you it's just like, shit, after I do a few podcasts, I will know what to say better. Yeah. Instead of trying to create what to say. You know what I'm saying?
But I do get people, I mean, send me how many questions. I mean, you got it. I'm like, bro, chill. Let's relax.
Be a human, bro.
Just come. Whatever I feel it. Like, I really didn't know what really questions I was gonna ask you. Yeah. I just knew that once we sat down, I thought about it in my brain. Okay, I'm asking about fitness. I got a little game with questions. I want to see his mindset. Like, that's how I flow, but people don't flow like that. Listen, guys, I'm signing off to you guys. Remember this. Go out and design the life you want. Create the brand you deserve. But most importantly, leave your legacy. Because at the end of the day, you want to die empty, not full. I'll see you guys in the next video.